All right, let's see.
All right. Game number 2.
Whew.
And at the bottom right position as the teal Protoss, we will have dsaqwe, and at the bottom left as the peach Zerg, we will have trutacz.
All right. Oh, the Overlord is scouting in the right direction, so that's something pretty good for trutacz already.
Very nice.
You know, I was thinking, oh, we got so many good Zergs. You know, we probably will get another ZVZ finals. I wasn't really too happy if that would happen. But at this point, I'm actually scared that we are not gonna get any Zergs because,
dude,
man, what's up? What's up with? I mean, we got Terrence kicking ass right now. How long has it been since that?
For the first time ever, we could have a Protoss win. I mean, please, for the love. Look, if dsaqwe wins here, we're gonna have 3 Protoss in the semifinals and 1 Terran. And I swear to God, if a Protoss still doesn't win this tournament, I'm just gonna flip my desk. I'm actually gonna flip it. Like, come on, Protosses.
You know, that's gonna be tricky because what's the finals? Best of what? Best of 7?
Yeah.
Now, if we get a PVT finals best of 7, what I would say is the player who has more endurance is gonna win.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, you know, in ZVZ you think, oh, the games are quick, you know, no problem. Yeah, try playing a best of 7 at the highest stake for money, and at the same time, remember that you have to win 4 games.
Yep. Oh. And probably play more because it's very unlikely you're gonna 4-0. So
yeah,
you gotta play all those games at high focus. It's okay, man. That's what I'm saying. dsaqwe, he's got to go all the way. dsaqwe knows. He knows how to play hour-long games. He's got this.
So he's gonna, like, every game that he plays, he's gonna drag it out for an hour to just basically tire the other guy out.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Tupacalypse has reminded me that Dragon actually plays ZVP, so if he goes to the final, it won't be a PvP, it'll still be a ZVP, which is good.
Yeah. Wow, I think Dragon just, you know, knows that now Dragon has to get to the final.
Actually, wait, no, Dragon plays against Koget, which means we actually can't have a mirror matchup final. It's just impossible. It's amazing.
No, wait. Yeah, not the final.
Yeah,
okay,
we can still have a PvP semifinal, but we cannot have a mirror matchup final, which is awesome. Nice.
Ah! Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I was trying to think, oh, come on, man, we can still get a PvP finals. It's good, but... And now that you said that, yeah, damn it, that's good.
That was even more hype. Alright, anyway, we got 2 cannons going up here for dsaqwe.
Wait. Okay, one of them will be in time. The other one, no. Okay, just stopping to get the probe.
Yeah, that probe was actually doing a really good job. It actually bought a lot of time for the cannons to finish. It was just goofing around here in the middle of the map, and it means that the second cannon is almost going to be done here. The Zerglings come in. Yeah, it'll be finished roughly the time they hit. They could try something, maybe. Pop. Alright.
The cannon is going to pop.
It's going to pop, see? dsaqwe is very kind, telling trutacz that his cannon had popped. Warning him not to attack.
Exactly, and trutacz understands it, believes it, stays out.
So, looks like we have a third here at the 12 o'clock. trutacz potentially going for the same build as last game, although he did get taken down by dsaqwe's early Zealot attack here. I mean, basically from the very first attack, it was already very difficult from trutacz. He took a lot of damage there, even though it didn't actually kill any of the important buildings. I think dsaqwe killed all the drones at that base, and of course forced a lot of Zerglings to be made, so that was a really, really strong attack.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, on this map, I don't think it's as good, because it's a little bit easier, I believe, to make a SimCity. Because that SimCity, yes, it looked good, but at the same time, there were 2 openings for the Zealots from the top, and at the bottom, where the drones were drilling, that was not actually covered by the Sunken. So...
yeah, he had to build a second Evo as well.
Yeah, so it still probably would have worked anyway, but in this map, if you get a better SimCity, we'll see.
We shall see indeed. Looks like Lair is about to pop here for trutacz. Let's see if he's gonna return the courtesy to trutacz and just type pop. Just let him know that, yep, my building has finished.
Now, okay, so the probe... Wait, is speed being done? No, speed is not done yet, so that probe might... Oh, no, okay, it's probably not gonna get in. Okay, so pretty good scouting for the dsaqwe. And okay, so the Stargate is about to finish, and the Spire is about 35% done. I think that the first Corsair should at least get a full scout. Oh, wait.
Zealot, run! Run! Get to the cannons! Ah! Oh man. You know, while that Zealot was very sad that it died, it let out a very manly scream at the end there, so I'm happy about that.
Do you realize though that, imagine if you're a Zealot, you know, you're this monstrosity, you have side blades, and you're walking away from Ravage's dogs that are coming at you at the speed of light, pretty much. That's not a good thing. I mean, that's not a good way to go.
Dude, it's okay though, but like, Zealots know that they can come back as Dragoons, right? So, as long as you're not a Dragoon already, you get an extra life. So it's okay, man. It's okay if you die as a Zealot.
Yeah, but then think about this. The Zerglings killed you as the Zealot, and the Dragoons are bad against Zerglings. I mean, how much of a, you know, I don't know, phobia are you gonna have to those Zerglings?
Oh my god, maybe that's why Dragoons suck against Zerglings. They're just scared of them. I think one Overlord died, by the way, and the second one's gonna die right here.
Yeah, should be close. No, it's probably not gonna die because the Scourge are there.
Ah, Scourge!
Good reaction, good reaction.
Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, I like how the bottom Corsair has the lights on in the back and the top one doesn't. It's like it's somehow moving without the engines being turned on. Look, why does the top Corsair not have its engines turned on? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, see, now its engines work again, but just now the engines didn't work. I don't know how it was flying that fast. That was weird.
I was thinking about something, but no, nothing good came to my mind of that. Now, I do think that maybe it has something to do with the fact that you know, they're flying pretty much in space, right? Because every unit that's pretty much on air is in space. So once you turn on the engines once, shouldn't you just be flying at the same speed all the time?
I guess if they're actually they're not actually in space though, are they? No, dude, this is like atmospheric flight. I don't think that works. It's dodgy. I don't know. It's some more Protoss bullshit.
Right.
That's what it was.
Oh man. Okay, so Zealots are coming out again. Just that shouldn't be to do damage. Oh, you're just gonna see them. Yep. And back away. Now where's mine? Okay, armor is research, so
yeah.
Good. So he's gonna contest the air.
Yeah, he's getting that carapace nice and fast, just like Julia did earlier actually, although it didn't actually help him in the end. But we'll see how it works here. He's gonna try and contest the air with the Muta Scourge. I do really like watching these big air battles between Corsairs and Muta Scourge. It is pretty cool to watch, although sometimes it can be very, very volatile depending on whether the Scourge is paying or the Zerg is paying attention and gets the good flank off. It actually comes a lot more down to the Zerg's positioning than the Protoss. I mean, the Protoss obviously just keeps everything in a clump and just keeps his Corsair stacked, but for the Zerg, it's actually bad to keep things stacked against Corsairs because of the splash. So you actually want a really big spread of units if you can to minimize the splash and have your Scourge come in at all angles to get the maximum hits off.
Yeah, now the thing is, what I like about what the dsaqwe is doing, man, he's keeping his Corsairs close to the cannons until he has enough that he knows that he can make a small mistake in the micro, which is something that almost gave a problem to Dragon because he was losing some Corsairs early on against Julia.
Yeah, I like that. I like that he's switching into the gateways, though. He again made the first arc. He's made the first 2 Archons. Even though he's still getting Psystorm, so I guess he's just... Actually, I'm not too... I think this is okay because his opponent's going for mass mutas and Zerglings, and these Archons will support the Corsairs from the ground. And here we go, here's going to be the big engagement. The Archons doing a lot of damage from the ground, but they actually weren't able to kill anything. The Corsairs trying to run around and let the Cannons and Archons do as much damage as possible for engagement, and then looks like trutacz is going to back off here.
For a second there, I was really scared for the dsaqwe. I'm not really sure why trutacz decided to run away from there, because at least the Scourge should be able to connect with the Corsairs.
Yeah, I think it should have as well. Interestingly, trutacz making a lot of sunkens as well because he knows a big ground attack could be a threat. But it looks like the dsaqwe just going to go for another base here.
The dsaqwe though is not making so many dragoons at the moment, so the sunkens are going to be more effective, at least for now, for trutacz than they were for Julia.
Whoa, Archon's not shooting.
Archons, wake up!
Ooh,
oh, nice. Wait, that's just controlling 3 air groups constantly.
Oh man, he's going in a line though. That's not good. That's not what you want.
All right. Alright, nobody panic. Still alive.
Alright, the Scourge are going.
Rates coming up. Now the range. So no okay, so some hydras are already being built, as well as some spore colonies. I think trutacz might be considering that this air attack might not do it for him.
Well, he is going into the third. No, gonna be scared away by all the cannons. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh man, lost all the Scourge and a bunch of muted just to take out the one Corsair. The air battle has been lost here. The only question is, how's the transition gonna go? He's already got enough hydras here to fend off the ground army. Looks like one random overlord that was that's being used to cluster the mutalisks is actually gonna get killed by these Archons here. Sadly,
trutacz managed to run away from the Corsairs in a magnificent way. Wow.
What did he do? How did he escape?
He flew like basically as if he was trying to attack instead of run away, and the Corsairs were hoping that he was, you know, just trying to run away. So the Corsairs went one way, and he was with the other one.
Oh man, the Corsairs have found the Overlord stack though. Oh, but the Scourge pop up top of them. Oh man, but a lot of them die anyway. The Corsairs just one-shotting everything that comes out in the air. There's so many Corsairs with the +1 upgrade.
Some of them did fall. There's 8 right now, and I think there were like 11. So slowly but surely, those Corsair numbers are dropping. And while yes, the dsaqwe is taking more bases, trutacz has been able to keep that 4-base economy for quite a while. He is getting the Queen's Nest and a lot of extra hatcheries.
Yeah, now dsaqwe has put on a good amount of pressure. He needs to convert this into a win before it gets too late in the game, because now that he's taken this bottom left expansion, he's taken his third of the map. Like he could potentially take the inside expansion, maybe think about the 3 o'clock, but in general, the Zerg has control over more bases on the map, so you can't go to that super late game time, because then you'll be behind on resources. You'll be behind on resources, and it looks like the Corsairs are caught. Really nice catch by trutacz. He's going to get a lot of damage on these Corsairs before they come home. I think that a few of them might be able to escape, but really nice move and shoot micro here from trutacz. Actually, only 1 escapes.
You know, that one is going to be an interesting story.
Dude, he should just retire.
Died and he ran away. I don't think I wouldn't even want to tell that story.
It's very, very traumatic, I'm sure. Look, there's some new recruits coming in, some newbies. He's telling this guy right now, he's like, man, I've seen some shit.
Dude,
these mutas, man.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there. There's too much flying, exploding stuff around.
Yep. It's like, I'm telling you, man, you just want to get out. Get out of that ship. Get out while you still can.
Look at trutacz economy. He just spent some minerals, but he's been supplying because of those Corsairs. But at the same time, he has a pretty... Okay, he spent the bank now, but he had 1,000. So I was wondering what he was waiting for to actually use that.
Well, he did more of a bunch of lurkers in the middle of the map, and I guess made some other units.
Okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Wow, he's actually made a lot of lurkers. He's got some at both the natural and the third. He has scouted the bottom left base as well, though.
And he's getting a hive, and I think those mutas that are staying there are for maybe drops, but mostly probably for guardians, because it makes sense to get guardians if you're already trying to get the entire map, to put more pressure on your opponent and buy yourself even more time for those bases to come up, and double expanding at the same time. So
yeah, I quite like that, and that's actually a really good point. I didn't even think of that. I assumed they would just be for drop defense, which is what they are now. But yeah, Guardians against this island base is going to be so good. And look at this. It's protected by like, you know, 12, 15 cannons. But those are going to do absolutely nothing against Guardians. And Guardians from here, it's going to be so difficult for Protoss to do against anything against them. And of course, you know, he did already kill almost all the Corsairs. There's only 2 on the field still. So he's not even particularly worried about those. But we do have the big ground army moving out now. And for some reason, there's 4 overlords in the middle of the map.
Wait. Oh, big mistake I think by trutacz. He has been delaying cracklings for a very long time. He's only now at like about 20% of that. Now, it does finish pretty soon. But at least I think that I don't know what that position is. Pretty much at 12 o'clock almost. The one building. I think that one is forfeit. I think he's going to be having to stay with the mineral only.
Yeah, I agree. I think he can just cancel these lurkers. There's not much point staying here. Interestingly, I don't actually see an observer with this army for some reason. Okay, there's one coming in from the back right now. But yeah, this base is going to die. But that's okay, because that was just a fresh expansion.
That entire army should not go up there. Otherwise, it can get contained from the bottom. Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna keep half of it on the low ground. It looks like it's gonna be okay. I was actually worried about some kind of big counter drop. It looks like there's some Zerglings in the middle of the map just stopping his expansion attempt here. But I'm a little bit surprised. Okay, he is actually researching drop now. Because, you know, drops in the main base would be really effective. It's kind of similar to some other maps like Heartbreak Ridge, where it's very easy to drop into the main and very difficult to get back there.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not quite as bad as Heartbreak Ridge. Oh my god, we have an Arbiter!
Wait,
we have
the dsaqwe. He does do this kind of stuff.
Dude, that's why. He's my man. He's the dsaqwe. He's going for the Arbiters. He's gonna win with style. Man, if he can recall though, I mean, could you imagine? Look at this. There's a ton of static defenses at both naturals, but if he just recalls into the main of one base, it's just like easy money.
I have to say though that even if that's true, my main concern for the dsaqwe right now is what you mentioned, basically the mobility and the drops.
Yeah.
Because the army, I don't think that the army from the dsaqwe is even strong. Look at it, it's mostly zealots.
Oh, tries to poke up here, but the lurker field is too strong. By the way, a random thing happened to the top left. This drone that's making a hatchery now was making an extractor. It canceled, killed a zealot on the last shot, and now is making a hatchery. That was swag, styling.
I think the dsaqwe might be in a lot of trouble. If he doesn't trade some of these zealots, maybe even the dragoons, and starts building a better army, he's gonna suddenly find himself. I mean, how do you go up a ramp where there's so many lurkers and you go and most of your army is zealots?
You recall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If it doesn't work, okay, the recall is actually flying in. There are 2 scourges there only. That's not enough for an arbiter. Wait! Oh, the overlord at the corner is gonna see it.
There's nothing he can do. He can't do anything about it though. Like, what's he gonna do?
No! No! No!
Oh! Oh! Nico! No! Never mind. He can do something about it. Oh god, trutacz, what a killjoy.
How did trutacz see it at the corner of the map?
Dude, that's why you have allied colors, man. You gotta see that red dot. Oh my gosh, dsaqwe's so tilted, he's gonna suicide into a lurker field.
Yeah, he's not actually, he sees a lot of overlords, and he might think that it's for a drop. But there's another drop of another base. Oh man.
I'm sad. I'm so sad.
So don't worry, we still might get it.
Oh god, the doom drop is coming in though. Here we go. There's so many cannons. He's going on the ground too.
Nope.
What happened?
Nope.
Oh, he stormed his probe line. He stormed his own probes.
Dude, that was like, well, I don't need to drop anymore.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. You know what would have been even better? Is if all the overlords were actually empty and he just did that to bait the storm.
Did you check the overlords? Most of them are empty.
I am checking them now. I'm like, wait a minute, there's actually no units here.
There's like 4 or I think 4 overlords worth of units there.
Oh wait, but we got another attack coming over here to the 3 o'clock. Now, I don't know why, but trutacz keeps loading up only a few units into these overlords instead of everything. But this time it looks like he might actually get in here, but the army's here as well. Oh my god, the probes are gonna transfer into lurkers! The probes! Oh god!
Oh, the dsaqwe! Why do you hate your probes so much?
Alright, dsaqwe is not a fan of probes. That's cool.
Oh.
Oh, we got another recall.
Oh, now this time it should work. Yep.
Recall. By the way, dsaqwe has 4,000 minerals. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Recall.
Okay, so okay, you should probably snipe the Arbiter and just leave some lurkers at the ramp and basically forget that the army's.
Oh my god, there's a counter drop at the Protoss expansion. They're just gonna kill each other here. The counter drop, the army actually came from the 3 o'clock. The 3 o'clock is going to die. The bottom left actually, if he burrows the lurkers, he could kill so much. He just needs to burrow the lurkers and he could kill all the probes. His main base is dead. He's not burrowing the lurkers. Oh god, those poor lurkers could have killed every single probe, but he misses the opportunity. And now, trutacz's main base is completely gone. He's lost all of his tech. Did he remake a lair somewhere? He remade a spawning pool at the top left, and that's it. He doesn't have a lair still, but he kept his Ultraless Cavern at least, so he can still make Ultras. He can't make Defilas anymore, though.
Yeah, but Ultraling is still pretty good, so... the only thing that... You need another Arbiter to get that army out of there, because you're not gonna go up the ramp against those Sunkens with whatever is up the ramp of units, so... That army is stranded until you can get it out.
Oh man, counterattack by trutacz was very sloppy there.
Yeah, but that's just... Ultras alone are not good.
What? trutacz? Dude, what are you doing? trutacz throwing away 6 Ultras and like 8 Lurkers for no reason.
Ugh. This is not looking good. trutacz might actually lose this.
What is he doing? What is he doing? He's suiciding Ultras at the bottom left. trutacz! trutacz, hello?
I don't understand this.
He's been tilted by the Arbiters.
I think so, yep. I mean...
Now, the thing is, trutacz is still in a decent position. Even though he lost all his tech, dsaqwe's mining on 1 base. He only has the bottom left base. trutacz has a ton of money everywhere.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that makes sense.
And the bottom left army can't go anywhere. He needs to recall them out. Oh, I think he's going. He's going to recall the 12. He's going to take the army out of here. He needs to group them up a little bit more.
Is it gonna go to the 12? That's where the remaining tech actually is, so...
Recall! Taking him out of there. I mean, he left 2 Archons, which is a bit of a shame.
It's not a big one, though, so if there's... Oh, but there's no detection.
Oh,
wait,
man.
Oh, okay, there's the detection.
The drones are all dead, though.
Yeah, but you have so many hatcheries and 1,400 minerals, you can rebuild them in a second, so that's not a big deal.
Man, if dsaqwe had actually grouped those units better and brought the 2 Archons, that would have done a lot more damage, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he left actually.
He's gonna lose 1 Arbiter, the other one is actually flying away, and it has enough energy to actually recall again. Though, I don't think he wants to recall on that base, because with those 3 Lurkers, wait, 4 Lurkers? Yeah, 4. Plus a few Zerglings, you can lose a lot of army before you actually even take the first shot. Now, I mean, okay, he's actually gonna go for it. Oh, but no, here. Okay.
Lurker's not in range. They're moving into range. He's got to be a little bit careful. Yeah. There is no observer here, though.
There is an observer. Okay.
Oh, there is? No, he just stormed it to death.
Oh.
He's killed his only observer.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not good. So all the storms go to the Lurkers, and the Cracklings are doing massive damage. Now, trutacz is still actually very, very low in supply.
Yeah.
Ooh, but Reaver's now even coming to the fray, so...
dsaqwe did a good job there. At least he killed the whole drone line and a lot of units. And it looks like he's secured this middle base, so he's no longer mining on just a single base. And trutacz is, like, not mining much at all. Look at this. No... Wait, was there a storm drop on the natural or something? There's no drones here at the natural.
He evacuated them when the recall went to the main. He just assumed that that base would be attacked after that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh.
Yeah, trutacz is now on 32 drones, 36. Okay, he's making some more, but he's on low drone count, and some of his bases are pretty mined out, so...
Oh god, the army in the middle.
Oh, that's a good wraparound.
There's no detection, though. There's no overlords here. If the Arbiter comes over, he can just kill everything for free.
Oh, but the Arbiter might actually get sniped by those Hydras. Does have the DPS?
Oh my god, that's so troll. Wow, nice job.
Okay, so dsaqwe still in the lead really strongly. However, he did burn all his bank, and he is producing mostly zealots, a few reavers, a few archons, and arbiters. His army composition doesn't look that strong against Lurker, but yes, trutacz basically doesn't have the gas for that.
It's funny how during the first recall, dsaqwe's at 4k bank, and now he just has like nothing. I was gonna find a random lurker stranded here on the side. Oh, hey, gets it. And looks like gonna think about retaking the 3 o'clock. Remember, he had that before, but it looks like he didn't even start mining yet before it was killed, so he didn't actually gain any benefit from that base, funnily enough. But he's got the middle base now. He's got a reaver there to help. He's got a lot of cannons. He's only got 2 guys on the gas, but that's okay because he's a big fan of cannon defense. I'm a big fan of cannon defense as well. And now he's gonna take the 3 o'clock.
Trutacz is in real trouble now. Now the economy is booming again for dsaqwe. He's gonna take another base, and I don't see any way that Trutacz can actually deny this. Oh my! There's another 2 arbiters coming.
Yeah. I like how dsaqwe's being a little bit more careful now. So he was going sort of all out with the attacks, but then he pulled back. He's like, okay, now I need some bases. I need to defend my bases. I'm just gonna calm down a little bit. You know, I did the damage, and this is good. Sometimes you'll see pros players get a little bit too bloodthirsty, and if you just keep attacking and you don't think about the expansions, you can end up in a weird situation where it's like, oh man, I did so much damage, but suddenly you have no money anymore. And you're like, oh, you know, I didn't actually think about taking bases anymore. It's very easy to happen. I'm sure it's happened to everyone at some point. But that is a lot of Archons, though.
The thing is that Trutacz's economy is actually still relatively low. I think it's mostly okay. He needs to transfer some drones, but apart from that, I think it's mostly because he's afraid of that big clump army that dsaqwe has. And to be honest, usually arbiters don't seem like a good idea against Zerg, but when Zerg don't have enough gas to make scores because they need everything else, they are actually pretty damn awesome. So, oh. Man, and I'm assuming that they do have stasis by now, so you can't use... Oh man, that's not even gonna work.
Hello, Zerglings. How are you today?
Oh. Yeah, that's...
recall on the top left! That Arbiter had been there the entire time. It recalled there earlier, and it just went for the recall again. It just hit in the corner base, and even though there were Ultras and Lurkers there, they just get obliterated because this time the recall has Archons in it, and that base falling so quickly. All the drones are dead. Reinforcements coming in here, but it might not even be enough. And Templar has one more storm.
Reinforcements should be enough to clean this up, and I think this was a pretty big investment by dsaqwe.
Yeah, I mean, he killed...
Yeah, a lot of... some Ultras went down as well as other units, so definitely that's decent, but I'm still thinking that dsaqwe should be really careful with these recalls that he's pulling off, because some of them are actually costing him quite a lot. I think that's how he burned 4,000 minerals.
That's true. That's true. That's why I think it's... the thing is, he did get a 3 o'clock base at least, though, so he is mining now on a 3 base. Well, I mean, it's almost down to 2 base again, but he does at least have some income, and he's now going to deny trutacz this middle base as well. He's got to be careful. This army isn't the biggest, but he does have 4 Archons, which makes it pretty darn scary. Even going to kill that hatchery.
Yeah, and 2 more are actually even joining the fray, so...
That's pretty nice. Oh, but we have a counterattack at the middle base, but there's 2 Reavers there. That's a bad idea. Trutacz, don't do that.
Yeah, that's GG. I think it's going to leave up to this. I don't think there is no way that you can lose. Oh, the Overlord's coming on late. I don't think Trutacz wants how he attacks, because with so many cannons, Reavers, and even Arbiters to base the army wherever it's needed, Trutacz can't attack. He has to just fight the army, and he doesn't have the numbers.
Dude, this army is so awesome. I really like how at the 3 o'clock there's still an Arbiter chilling there. This Arbiter can actually either do an offensive recall or actually a defensive recall if the main army's out of position and suddenly there's a big attack. But no, looks like he's going for the offensive recall. He's recalling directly on top of the base. Instead of having to run up the ramp, you see, he recalled from below ground so he didn't have to run into the lurker field. And then once the top was busted, the rest of the army comes in and cleans it up. This base is gone. The spire is gone. There's the counterattack. I don't think he needs to, but if he really wanted to, he could, you know, do a defensive recall. But I think the units here are enough.
He's thinking about it. Okay.
Fail fish. Fail fish! What the heck? Okay, that works. 2 stasis for. Oh, wait, we got another stasis on 1 Hydra. I like it. The 1 Hydra stasis.
Yeah,
it's pretty
the Hydra's
cool.
still moving, right?
What? Oh my god, it's OP. It did move, actually, you're right.
Oh. Trutacz. Oh man, he's actually Trutacz is the one with the money problem now. I mean, he does have a few bases, but they're about to run out all at the same time.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite difficult. He's trying to retake the top left, but an observer has been left to actually see that. And we're down. Oh man, look at this poor Hydra in stasis with all the Protoss gathering around him. He's like, help, guys! Help me! Help me!
Overkill. Alright, so I don't know. I mean, Trutacz still, in a weird way, has 2 more bases for the middle ones, but he doesn't have the army to actually take them. He's constantly trying to find a way to retake bases, but every time he tries, it's just not working for him. What the hell?
Oh my god, he got the Scourge too, so he doesn't take the Scourge hit. That's really nice. Stasis on Splying it just looks so funny. Stasis just looks so funny in general. Oh man. Look, it's all shiny.
Yeah.
So cool.
You know,
Anyway.
they're the diamonds for men, dude. It's the stasis.
Stasis is diamonds for men. Nice. Nice.
Okay, so we got Scourges, so there might be a snipe on the Arbiters if they fly too forward, or a recall. The dsaqwe is actually trying to take that base on the middle? Huh.
Wait, are these units stuck? For some reason there were a lot of like units running around randomly at the 12 o'clock, but they're actually leaving now. Yeah, they're having trouble getting out. Look, it's like a maze. You have to like run through all the sunkens and stuff. That's quite cool.
Sunken defense, man.
Nice.
Okay, so Trutacz is now trying to set up a good defensive position at one of his middle bases, and yeah, he does have a good amount of lurkers, which is obviously very good against this kind of ground composition, but he needs to take out those Arbiters.
Maybe he should get some Plague. He's barely used Defilers the entire game, because he lost the Defiler mount in the main, and he never rebuilt it.
Oh, you know what? Trutacz is still on 2-2 with his upgrades. So his Zerglings are actually quite weak compared to the Protoss army.
Yeah, that's not ideal. I mean, I think he lost one of the upgrading Evo chambers in his main as well. So that definitely didn't help. It's like, oh man, the 3 slow Reavers walking with the army. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, I love this late game Protoss army. The only thing this Protoss army needs is 1 Dark Archon. That's all it needs, and then it's absolutely perfect. It's like, oh, dream army.
Yeah, this is not good. I don't know what this can.
The inside left side base is taken. I'm pretty sure you can put like 1 lurker on the high ground behind it and stop all the mining, so...
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no shuttle though for those Reavers, so...
Whoops.
Oop.
The stasis on 1 Ultra. The Ultras and stasis or Maelstrom look so funny because the box is so huge.
Yeah. Oh, the Scourge.
Nice.
And the Reaver. Oh, that means go. The dsaqwe says when you lose your most important.
Man, he's going into the lurker field. He's taking a lot of damage, but the Archons are so strong though.
That's a lot of damage.
Whoa.
He's still gonna win. Ooh.
It's okay. The Archon's gonna come out of, or the Ultra's gonna come out of stasis and kill everything.
Yeah. Well, it kills 1 Dragoon at least.
Nice.
Wow. Those Archons, man. Oh. But the problem is that if this was when the dsaqwe had more bases, then yeah, fine. Trutacz can get back to it, but the dsaqwe was taking pretty much half of the map.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. That was pretty much as good an engagement as Trutacz is going to get, and if he can't keep the Archon count low, he just can't win the game. Because the thing about that is that the Archons are just going to regenerate all their shields.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's like he didn't even do any permanent damage.
Well, getting some reinforcements is always nice, but yeah, I mean, you need like mass Hydras to basically try to kill those Archons at this point, because even the Lurkers don't have the DPS.
Yep, indeed. I'm not sure what trutacz can do now. He's trying to take another inside expo. He's been trying to harass this left side base here. Didn't actually try my lurker trick though, even though I'm pretty sure that would have worked. A couple of random Archons actually dying in the middle of the map. I'm not sure why they were just sitting there.
Yeah, that's actually... I mean, the problem is that Archons at this point are the cheap thing to replace for the dsaqwe, because he's going to keep getting gas constantly.
Yeah. Hey man, what about all that gas for Arbiters? We need Arbiters. We need carriers, man. Where are the carriers at?
Oh... Man, trutacz is just dying a slow death at this point. I mean, the dsaqwe is really... I have to say, the dsaqwe is playing this relatively pretty smart. He's basically making sure that that middle base is never taken, and that the other base is also very difficult to take for trutacz. And at the same time, he's just slowly taking the bases himself. So, okay, there's only 2 lurkers, but yeah, not gonna try because he doesn't know how much more there is after that.
It's not a big deal yet anyway, as the base is not completed. He's been making Arbiters non-stop, but he doesn't have any with his army yet, or right now.
Maybe he is afraid that he will get sniped again.
Oh man, looks like counterattack here from the Zerg at the inside base. It might be base trade, but no, I think with that one really awesome storm here, it might be enough to save this base. And now, but the thing is, trutacz is losing a base that has no value because it has no minerals there anyway.
So it doesn't really matter to trutacz, but to be honest, at this point, I think the dsaqwe just wants to keep slowly cleaning everything, because it's 100 supply to 200 supply, and it's mostly just Zerglings because there's no gas for trutacz. So yeah,
he's gonna get a Reaver. He's gonna get a Reaver thanks to the storm.
The storm actually kills him.
Nice. Get that storm.
The Revenge Reaver.
I was gonna get another one. Hey!
Yeah. As cost efficient as that is, I'm not sure it's gonna matter.
That is a lot of Archons. Holy moly.
Yeah, how are you gonna stop that with just Zerglings?
You need to get like the double crack upgrade.
Wait! Oh man, because there's never been like Swarm.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't made a single, he made one defiler, and after he lost his defiler mount, he didn't remake it. He hasn't used any defilers.
Yeah, okay. I mean, and even all these bases with the cannons, like some of them probably would have died to just basically 20 lings and...
Yeah, and even Plague. Plague reveals cloaked units, so it's great against Arbiters. Right?
I mean, I think at this point, basically, trutacz is getting tunnel visioned, you know, on trying to survive and be efficient and things like these, and that's why these things are not working for him. Just, oh man, and a probe is building another pylon at the inside base. Oh.
He just transferred a drone line through the Protoss army.
That was painful to watch.
So he's now going to take the other Zerg base. Nice. Yep. And I think this is going to be a 2-0 victory here for dsaqwe. My man.
It does look like it. It does look like it. No, I don't think even Caster Curse can destroy this position now. Oh, well, you know, dude, there are, oh man, when I look at this, I'm okay. 2 Arbiters, 3 Reavers, 10 High Templars, 14 Archons, 1 Dark Templar, 9 Dragoons, 15 Zealots.
You know what this means? This means if we consider my original prediction that trutacz would win this, I am 0 for 4 in predictions. I got exactly no one right. I am so bad at this. Or maybe I'm so good. Maybe my Caster Curse is just that strong.
Yeah.
Dude, now I need the players now to bribe me to not predict them as winners in the next round. Just need to, yeah. Oh, we have another counterattack here at the inside base with only Hydras and Lings against Cannons and Storm.
Yeah. And the army comes in. And...
GG!
Wow.
And dsaqwe takes down trutacz 2-0, which means every game this round was a 2-0 sweep, despite some really big-name players. Just outstanding play from the winners.
Well, I gotta hand it to dsaqwe. That was some very good performance.
That was indeed. Congrats to him. He will go through, which means our semifinals are set. And the top half of the bracket, we will have dsaqwe versus Must, aka Lancer X, for a PvP. And in the bottom half of the bracket, we will have Koget versus Dragon.
Oh, man. Look, this is perfect because some time ago I thought that Lancer X was dsaqwe. And now they're playing against each other, so now I'm gonna get my head straight.
What the? You thought Lancer was dsaqwe?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, for the longest time, I thought Assault and Busy were the same person. Probably because like they're both Canadian or something. I don't know. I got really confused as well. Anyway, yes. So basically, we have a guaranteed non-mirror matchup final. And same for the third, fourth place match as well, I believe. So we're just gonna have one PvP in the semifinal, and then after that, yeah, because Dragon is a race picker, he won't play Pros vs Pros. He'll pick Zerg. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
So
yeah.
Wait, does that mean that the finals is either PvZ or PvT?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. It's good. It's good.
Oh yeah.
Same for the third, fourth place match actually. So for on the finals weekend, we're gonna cast a PvZ or basically one PvZ and one PvT.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh man, that's good.
All right, but of course, before that, we have to go through the semifinals, which will be next weekend at the same time. I hope everyone comes back to watch those matches. Of course, before we sign out, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Rustbrain, for making all of this possible. Mega thanks to you. And of course, thanks to Team Liquid for putting on the show. Thanks to all you viewers in the chat right now. You guys, I hope you enjoyed today's games. Some pretty exciting series, pretty intense series, fast wins, but I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed by the games today.
Yeah, definitely. One major, maybe not an upset, like dsaqwe is very good, but I think most people would tilt towards trutacz. So
yeah,
one upset and other very good games. So
absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I think I've heard trutacz has been practicing some other game that shall remain unnamed on this stream. So that may have contributed. But anyway, a huge win there by trutacz. I saw somebody ask in the chat whether there's going to be a show match for the winner. We have done that in the past. I actually don't know. I actually have no idea. So yeah, stay tuned about that if you really want to know. I guess Bug 2 Apocalypse. But other than that, that is all for tonight. So thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you guys tune in next weekend for the semifinal matches. And have a good night.
see ya, guys.